idea.
but you know, I've noticed also another thing, you know, because we're avid people on the social networks and stuff like that, and you're pretty active on your Twitter. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you this question, so if you don't like it, you can punch me in the shoulder. Do you have somebody ghostwrite for you?
Never.
All right, says Brian Joo.
That is the way
That
to
is
go.
the truth, yo. The
I
truth.
have my little BlackBerry iPhone.
I feel him and he writes for
And
real.
I write for real. I put my own pictures up for real. That's why a lot of Korean fans make fun of me, because sometimes my Korean will be off, the grammar and stuff.
Right.
So the spelling's off. Even my English is off, because sometimes I'll be in the car traveling and I just want to update something.
And your
I'm not
dictionary
even
gets in the way,
looking,
right?
You know?
Yeah.
And then it doesn't correct
I
it
mean,
for me.
because it happened to me the other time. I was like tweeting by on my phone. I was like, you know, if you want to ask Brian Joo any questions, please send me a tweet on my Twitter. And people were sending me a lot of messages, not questions, but they were saying, you actually misspelled Brian. It's not Brain Jew, it's Brian Joo.
You call me a brain?
It was my dictionary, man. The phone thing, it had the dictionary. It went brain instead of Brian.
It's like Pinky and the Brain, the cartoon.
I'm sorry, man. You know, but then I corrected it and deleted it and put up a new one.
Huge aliens.
Speaking of phones, you use both a BlackBerry and an iPhone?
Yes, I'm a gadget freak.
Dude, he's that much of a superstar to use all.
No. It's just I love new technology.
Question, do you have an iPad?
Not yet.
Do you want an
I
iPad?
really want one. They don't have them in Korea right now.
All right, let's read another message. It says, Brian, I want to hear you say Cinta Malaysia, Juicy Opa. Okay.
Saya cinta Malaysia. Of course
And
I
there you
love
have
y'all,
it.
Malaysia. I love Malaysia.
He loves Malaysia. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, wow. And of course, Lila once again says, hi, Brian, Opa, Mike, Wall, and Mo. Love, Brian, Opa. So I think we
Who's
have...
Wall?
Wallens is actually the moderator. He's the guy that makes sure that everybody doesn't see bad things on the
So
channel.
he's here, but not with us right here.
No, he's in the purple vortex.
Yes, exactly.
Behind
He's the
us.
sentient spirit of the vortexness.
So this is like the spirit world?
Yes.
Exactly. Didn't
That's
you know?
freaky. That's freaky.
Didn't you realize when we came on that spaceship and kidnapped you that this was something out of this world?
Don't fall off your chair.
It's like the fourth kind.
It is. I'm actually the sixth, but yeah.
To be honest, it's like Bill and Ted.
Yeah,
like
totally.
sure.
Awesome, radical, man. Yeah.
Cool, dude.
So does that mean Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the resemblance.
Keanu, man. And plus, you know, he's from Hawaii. I grew up in Hawaii, so you know, there's that resemblance there. He has a Hawaiian name. Mo is.
Okay, next question.
All right, next question. All right, and of course,
Lalalito says, Brian, oh my god, I like Fly to the Sky very much. Of course, Juani. Yep.
And of course, Wani. I was
Of
thinking
course
she was just saying she likes Wani. Well, of course, I like Wani too.
yeah, of course, yeah. You know, blah blah says, Brian, I'm a really big fan of you. When are you going to do a concert here in Malaysia?
Well,
A lot of people want to.
It's too early to, you know, plan anything right now. In the
It's kind of hard to say right now, isn't it?
I just did a showcase, so you don't know what's happening.
Of course, you know, he needs to consult with his management, his label, you know, his people's people, his bodyguards.
And then the people in Malaysia's people.
Exactly. You know, so people don't understand. It's a complicated process, isn't it? There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
And if I come back to Malaysia the next time, these two are out. This is my show.
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? You know, we got the
Kicking with Brian.
You promised me I would have a jacuzzi ready in your limo.
Don't hurt yourself. Calm down. All right.
I thought we were brothers, man. You said I would have a jacuzzi in the limo with the, you know, with the whole thing going on. You know, we beat the P Diddy.
No, what are you talking about?
Who's this?
What are you talking about?
Oh, is that how it is? Moesha don't want to talk to you?
My bad. My bad. You're not cool enough because you didn't wear the same shirt all day. You know, look at him.
What?
Right.
Mike's shirt is rock, and it's
My shirt
look
is
at that.
white. You know how
Surfer.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Marvel
Thank
Comics.
you.
So we were just dissing him about his shirt. Now we're complimenting
I
his
like
new
the shirt though. I like the shirt. I
Told you,
like the
it's
whole
a
vintage, old school comic book. Shirt.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. Let's change the
Thank you.
topic. I'm
Thank
getting left
you.
out of here.
All
But
right.
seriously, I mean, online. So how can people contact you? Aside from your Twitter, which is
Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. I actually have my own homepage, brianjoomusic.com. I mean, there's all these different ways to get in contact with
You know what? Let's superimpose your website. This is your website, and I actually had to look at it.
Oh, that is my website.
Yeah, it is. Did you clone yourself?
Did I clone myself?
Are those your
You mean my own? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, for the sake of fun, you know, I mean, you're actually a clone, and you meet each other. It's like, who are you? You are me.
Does it look that up?
Are you Arnold? Yes, it does.
Actually, the real Brian Joo right now is in Korea recording.
Right.
I'm this third clone.
Oh, exactly. Do you ever
The
have
second one's in Thailand.
Do you ever have clone pillow fights? Like Arnold in that movie, whatever movie that was.
No, but we like the double Dutch hopscotch. Whatever.
Right.
Jump
You
rope.
come in there, it's like, get into the chopper. Oh, no, not you. You're not the clone. I am the clone. I get into the chopper. Now.
He really wants his own show.
Yes.
He's trying to get you fired.
Yep.
Look at that.
Didn't you know that's what we've been trying to do this whole time? We act friends, but we actually hate each other in the
All
background.
the viewers out there probably don't know this. Before backstage, these two were fighting. and I had to break it up. And
Exactly.
that's why we're friends now, because I'm the moderator, I'm the chaperone.
He's like the big brother because he's older than us. He came and is like, you know, you guys.
I'm older than y'all?
Yes, you are. You old.
Yes, you are, actually.
You old, man.
How old are y'all?
I'm 15.
I'm
Times 3.
I'm just joking. No, we're roughly about the same age, actually, to be honest.
Okay. And Mike is...
20 years old!
You're only 20 years old?
only 20.
Gosh, he's lucky.
Yeah, well, actually...
How is it lucky to be 20? Everybody turns 20 sometimes.
Dude, you were the only person I knew who got your job via Twitter.
And you're at that age where you can be a rebel, but if you're in the States, you know, you're at that age where you can't really drink, but you want to.
Exactly. It's more like, you know, I'm trying to discover myself, and I'm going to have a gap year to find out who I am in Spain. No, seriously. I mean, I never got the whole concept of gap years. Like, why would you, what are you doing? What have you done in your life to have a gap year?
What have you done for me lately?
Exactly.
Janet Jackson again.
There you go.
I love
so,
my
but in a hypothetical world, you know, I mean, oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that.
Stop mumbling.
I'm so nervous right now. In a utopian world, right? Would you be married to Janet Jackson, have Michael Jackson as your brother-in-law, who you would probably deeply miss at this point in time, as well as rule the world? Would that actually be your exact fantasy?
Excluding the ruin the world part, everything else, yes.
Okay, at that point, right, would you give Mo Nasro $1 million and have him have his own penthouse
I'd have
in
to
your
talk
crib?
to my wife because it'd be her money.
Dang it!
You know, I can't just be giving my wife money away to
I
anybody.
thought you were the one, man. You came in here, you gave me hope. I gave you the blue pill.
I am the one. It's just, I gotta... Janet, can we give most $1 million? All right, it's cool. Cool. My bad. She said Jermaine Dupri said no. I'm just her boyfriend.
I can't take this anymore, man. You know, this rejection, I thought
What are we
buddies.
doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Good question. What are you doing after this other than going back to Korea and recording?
Actually, I like to see the nightlife in other countries. So, I guess the staff here wanted to take me to a club or something.
Right.
And actually, my dancers are already there. They've been partying for a while.
So they got the seat booked out, you know,
I guess. For all I know, by the time I get there, they could be on the floor just knocked out.
You never know, right? You never know. But have you ever had a bad experience, you know, when you're experiencing the nightlife where you actually had to have one of your bodyguards, who actually do look mean when they came out of the van just now, beat up anybody? Have you ever?
Not
Just
yet.
for fun, for laughs.
Not yet. Never a point in my life where somebody actually had to come out to protect me to the point where it's a bodyguard beat up a fan or anything. Not yet.
So it's never happened.
Have you ever had a crazy fan?
I have. It wasn't actually
Like
the
how?
fan, it was the fan's mom.
What?
That freaked me.
Like,
Was she like, marry my daughter now?
what happened?
Opposite. Apparently the fan, she stopped going to school.
Right.
This was back in like 2002, 2003. And then the mom was pissed off at me.
Right.
So she came to our house. She was standing in front of the house, and I had plans to meet up with my brother. My brother came to Korea to visit, and he was down the street in his car, and I was walking down the alley, and this lady just grabs me, and she just goes, "Are you Brian?" I'm like, "Yes." She goes, "It's your fault." And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Talk to my daughter." She had the phone. She's like, "Talk to my daughter and tell her to go back to school, or I'm gonna kill you." And
oh my God.
at this point, I'm like about to pee my pants because I'm so scared.
Right.
And
was this a big woman with like, you know, named Bubbles?
She wasn't a big woman. She was like an elder woman. But the idea of this lady just grabbing me she won't let me go. My manager actually saw from the window from the apartment. He saw what was going on. He ran down. He grabbed her and grabbed her arm and just like, you know, pulled her arm away from me. And I was running. And as I was running, I looked back and I hear the lady going, "One day I'll find you and I'll get you." And that point on, I was kind of scared to go home and, you know, whatnot. So.
You know, that is a pretty interesting story, you know, and we actually knew about that. And here she is! No, I'm just joking.
What? You scared the freak out of me, dude.
I'm sorry, man. You know, that will be a very nice Jerry Springer moment. You know, it's like, you know, that's a very lovely story. And here she is. She comes out with a bat. It's like, you know, I hate you!
I'm about to fight somebody.
That's right. Okay, I tell you what, why don't you read a couple of messages to ease the tension because you're probably going to hit me right now.
Cool. Akeem. Hi, Brian. Welcome to Malaysia. What do you think about Malaysia? Thanks for coming here. Like I said, Malaysia's awesome. I'm glad to be here. And you should come to Korea and we should meet up in Korea.